What is going on, everyone? My name is Jace and welcome back to my channel. Today we have another Ultra League Premier Cup video. This was the first set that I ran with this team. I enjoyed it quite a lot actually, so we'll jump straight into checking out my mons. First up, we lead with Escavilier. Obviously it's a bug steel type. Its one weakness is fire. Double resist poison grass, as well as a couple of other handy resistances in normal, psychic, ice, dragon, fairy, steel, and bug. So yeah, it's a pretty well-rounded mon there. It's fast moves, it gets counter and bug bite. You're going to want to run counter. Bug bite's not horrible, but counter is a great fast move. Charge moves, learns Mega Horn, Drill Run, Aerial Ace, Acid Spray. I recommend Mega Horn, Drill Run. Aerial Ace is a pretty trash move. Acid Spray has its uses, lowering your opponent's defense by 2 stages, but I think Mega Horn Drill Run is a great option for Escavilier. Second up, I have Shadow Swampert, which is a water ground type. Obviously has a double weakness to grass, but does resist poison, rock, steel, fire, and electric. So yeah, it does resist some handy moves there. Fast moves, it can learn Mud Shot, Water Gun. Water Gun's a really well-rounded move, but I do recommend running Mud Shot for that high energy gain. You don't get much damage from it, but you do get high energy gain, so that allows you to get those charge moves off very, very quickly. Charge moves that can learn Hydro Cannon, Earthquake, Surf, Muddy Water, Sludge Wave. You're going to want Hydro Cannon on it. That's the best move it can get by far. That 2 damage per energy is huge. You can run either Earthquake or Sludge Wave depending on the meta. I tend to run Earthquake usually, but in Premier Cup, Sludge Wave probably is slightly better, but I stick with Earthquake. And in the back I have Clefable, which is a fairy type, obviously weak to poison, steel, but does resist dragon, dark bug, and fighting. Fast move, typically everyone runs Charm because of that high damage per turn. It could run a couple other moves, but Charm's definitely by far the best. Charge moves, Meteor Mash, Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, or Moon Blast. I run Meteor Mash Psychic. You could replace Psychic with Moon Blast, I think, and still get away with a good moveset. But yeah, you'd want Moon Blast over Dazzling Gleam for sure. So that's my mons. We'll now jump into the first set. Please note that I did have some sound issues, so I've had to re-record some of the recordings and the voice over, so it doesn't actually match what happened on the stream for a couple of the battles, but enjoy. Alright, you join here, and we got first battle, Gardevoir lead for them, Escavalier for me, obviously. I was going to get a Mega Horn off on his Gardevoir, but he switched out on the move, which was good timing from him, but he did shield anyway, so that was an interesting call and gave me the free switch into Clefable, so I'm in a massively advantageous spot at this point. Clefable doesn't need to shield this because he's basically done his job already. He'll be able to farm down Machamp here and still have about 33% of his health left. He'll come back in with Gardevoir. I should be able to get to a Meteor Mash here, and I just do with 1 fast move to spare. So he's going to have to use his second shield here, and I'm still going to have both of mine. Clefable's about to faint with Gardevoir nearly dead. I have a choice to make here. I could go either option, but 2 shields, I decide Swampert's the go, even with the high energy that Gardevoir would have had. I can use a shield straight away, that's fine. And then I can start farming. He switches out here to Torterra and gets a couple quick Razor Leafs on me before I was able to change. Knowing that he's got Torterra now, Escavalier has to be the one to beat his Torterra. So I get a Drill Run here, which won't be effective, but with the counter damage stacking up, we're getting him low reasonably quickly. I do shield this knowing that obviously Escavilier has to be the one to beat Torterra. And I'm getting slowly there. I get to another drill run here. This one will be enough to finish off his Torterra. So we're both at no shields. He farms me down with 2 charms there. And now Swampert comes in and I'm basically out of Hydro Cannon. He would have been probably reasonably close to another charge move. But Swampert gets the Hydro Cannon off first and that will be well and truly enough to beat the Gardevoir. So that's first match. It is reasonably good for me. I think I just drill run Venusaur, don't I? Obviously Frenzy Plant doesn't hurt. I don't think Sludge Bomb does either. So pretty sure I don't shield. Yep, good no shield. He'll have extra energy there, but he's going to have to waste a shield here or he just lets his Venusaur die. Either way, I'm pretty happy with how this battle started. Yeah, he just lets Venusaur die. He comes in with Cloyster, which is interesting call. And he quits out because he's in big trouble. Oh, we're battling. I wasn't watching. I'm going to have to shield. I'm in trouble here. Honchi's going to cause me some issues. Fast move doesn't do much damage. Oh, he Brave Bird, so he's going to have to switch now. He can't stay in, having done a Brave Bird, surely. Well, he's obviously going to shield this. So that was a great shield. I'll be doing bulk damage to his Honchi here now. This is probably Brave Bird again, so I'm happy to waste both shields to get rid of the Honch here. He used a shield, so we're basically... I'm down on shields, but I've done so much damage by not taking much damage with Escavilier, so now we're level on shields. I don't know what move this will be. If it's Body Slam, I survive. And it is. So I can just drill run again. He's now down to no shields. I normally would like to save my shields for Shadow Swampert, but just the fact that it was double Brave Bird, I thought was as good of an opportunity to double shield on him on as I'm going to get. It's all about what he's got in the back. I'm going to go Swamp here. And then switch to Clefable. On a Body Slam, because I don't want him Swamp copying a Body Slam right there. And I'm just praying that now he doesn't have grass in the back. Clefable will get through. Oh, he switches out, goes to Scizor. I'm not going to get to a charge move here, unfortunately. Because that's... Oh, he's trying to farm me down, so maybe I will. And I do. He was very close to farming me down, but he didn't. So now I've done a lot of damage to that, but he's got charge. I should have been hitting the charge move. I have to make sure I am now. It's only Night Slash. Oh my goodness. I was definitely hitting the charge move then. I mean, it's only Night Slash. And now it goes through. Are you kidding me? I should have been hitting it from the start, and now he would have only got one charge move off. But As long as he doesn't have one on Snorlax, we're good.
Alright, so now we're into battle number 4. And as you can see, we've got Escavilier versus Lapras lead. Counter damage is obviously going to be super effective against Lapras and chunk your way at him pretty quick. Drill Run won't do huge damage, but will do a decent chunk. And we've got him below 50% already. He's going to get a Surf here, which will get me roughly to 50%, I would say. I won't be shielding this, just because it's not doing enough. I get him into the red here. I decide to go for the full farm down. He does manage to get a Surf off late. I will shield this knowing that I have 1.5 drill runs. Almost 2 drill runs, actually. No, 1.5. So I'll be able to spam a couple charge moves. He comes in with Ampharos, which is perfect, because now I can double drill run here and get both his shields, I would say. If he doesn't shield, then he's going to put himself in a bit of a issue. So we got his first shield with the first one. We just get to the second charge move, and he does double shield. So now I've got the choice of Swampert or Clefable. Swampert's probably the better option there, but for some reason I chose Clefable. And he switches out to Venusaur, which all of a sudden I did try to switch for a second, but I'm glad I didn't, because of obviously Venusaur would have ran straight through Swampert, and that would have been the end of this battle. I have to shield this Sludge Bomb, knowing that it would have one-shot me, and then I make a mistake here. I went Medium Ash. I 100% should have gone Psychic. That was a massive mistake by me. I should still be able to... I didn't quite farm him down, so I should have had a Clefable with half health, more than half health going back into Ampharos, but I didn't. Swampert will get rid of Venusaur in a couple moves there. Ampharos will come back in and does have a charge move, but he doesn't have anything that can hurt Swampert too much. He gets a Thunder Punch. I'm obviously trying to get to Earthquake, so I keep hitting. He gets a second move off. I don't think he can use anything that's super effective. He uses Power Gem, which is definitely not effective. And now I get my Earthquake off, which will finish off the Ampharos. So that's a win to me. So we're 4-0 going into the 5th battle. And here we go. As you can see, we have a Escavalier versus a Swampert lead this time. He's obviously going to get to Hydro Cannon before I can get to Drill Run. Other than that, we're pretty evenly matched, these two mons, in the head-to-head. It is a battle that could go either way. He gets his second Hydro Cannon, so I shield this one with the hope that I can then farm him down before he gets to a third one. And I just got too greedy here. I should have just thrown a Drill Run, probably. But instead I have to use my second shield. So now I've got Shadow Swampert in the back with no shields, which is going to be an issue for me. But I do have 1.5 drill runs. He comes in with Metagross, so he's 100% going to have to shield this first drill run. And hopefully I should be able to get to a second one. Obviously his Bullet Punch will be resisted by Escavalier. So I do manage to get to a second drill run. So now we should be level on shields all of a sudden. And I'm back in this match. I'll come in with a Swampert here, knowing that I can do super effective damage with my fast move. He switches straight out to Gardevoir. So I switch in turn. I got my Swampert a little bit of energy and then switched. and he'll get to a charge move before me here, so he will actually defeat my Clefable with his Gardevoir. But I should be able to farm Gardevoir down with Swampert without copying too much damage. And I do have an Earthquake, so I need to be tapping Earthquake right now. As you can see, I did not, and that cost me the match. Because Swampert actually does win that CMP tie as well against Metagross. So I just threw that match.
And there you have it. That is my first set with this team. As you saw, we went 4-1. From the first 5 sets that I did in that day, I went 18-7, which is probably my most successful Ultra League day I've ever had in GBL. So I had a bit of success with it. I quite enjoyed it. Hope you did as well. Come back tomorrow. We're going to have part 3 of our Holiday Cup prep battle videos. So yeah, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you can keep track of when all my videos go live. And I'll see you on the next one.